What if you could tap into a hidden source of creativity and inspiration that would change your life forever? Start with one simple question. What if you discovered a way to unlock your full potential and turn your wildest dreams into reality? Today we're going to explore the secrets to tapping into your inner creativity and unleashing a flood of innovative ideas, and I'm excited to share my insights with you. So let's begin by asking ourselves, what is creativity? Creativity is the ability to generate new and original ideas, solutions, and products that bring value to others. It's the spark that ignites the flame of innovation, and it's what sets successful people apart from the rest. But here's the thing. Creativity isn't just for artists, musicians, or writers. It's for anyone who wants to think outside the box, challenge the status quo, and make a meaningful impact in the world. Now you might be wondering, how do we tap into our creative potential? Well, research has shown that creativity is linked to the way our brains work. When we're in a state of flow, our brains enter a state of heightened focus and concentration, which allows us to access our subconscious mind. This is where the magic happens, folks, because it's in our subconscious that our unconscious thoughts, emotions, and experiences are processed and stored. But here's the thing. Our subconscious mind is like a vast, uncharted territory. We don't always know what's lurking beneath the surface. And that's where the power of visualization comes in. Visualization is a technique that involves using our imagination to create vivid mental images of what we want to achieve. By visualizing our goals and desires, we can tap into our subconscious mind and unlock the hidden potential that lies within. So, let's talk about the power of visualization. When we visualize our goals, we're not just thinking about them. We're actually creating a mental blueprint of what we want to achieve. This blueprint is made up of emotions, sensations, and mental images that are linked to our desires. By repeatedly visualizing our goals, we can rewire our brain to believe that what we want is already possible. And that's when the magic happens. But visualization is just the tip of the iceberg. Another key factor in unlocking our creative potential is the power of curiosity. When we're curious, we're more likely to ask questions, seek out new experiences, and explore new ideas. This curiosity is what drives innovation and progress, and it's what sets successful people apart from the rest. So, how can we cultivate curiosity in our daily lives? Well, it's simple. We just need to be willing to ask questions, seek out new experiences, and explore new ideas. Now, you might be wondering, how can we apply these principles in our daily lives? Well, here are a few tips that might help. First, set aside time each day to brainstorm and generate new ideas. This can be as simple as taking a walk, journaling, or meditating. Second, seek out new experiences and challenges that push you out of your comfort zone. This could be anything from trying a new hobby to taking on a new project at work. And third, practice visualization techniques, such as meditation or guided imagery, to tap into your subconscious mind and unlock your creative potential. Another key factor in unlocking our creative potential is the power of community. When we surround ourselves with like-minded people who support and inspire us, we're more likely to tap into our creative potential and achieve our goals. So, how can we build a community of creatives around us? Well, it's simple. We just need to be willing to connect with others, share our ideas and experiences, and support one another in our creative endeavors. But community is just one part of the equation. Another key factor is the power of feedback. When we receive constructive feedback on our ideas and creations, we can refine and improve them, and that's when the magic happens. So, how can we seek out feedback and use it to our advantage? Well, it's simple. We just need to be willing to share our ideas and creations with others, and then listen to their feedback and use it to improve. Now, you might be wondering, what are some common obstacles that get in the way of our creative potential? Well, here are a few things that might be holding you back. First, fear of failure. When we're afraid of failing, we're less likely to take risks and pursue our creative goals. Second, self-doubt. When we doubt our abilities, we're less likely to believe in ourselves and our creative potential. And third, distractions. When we're constantly distracted by social media, email, and other digital distractions, we're less likely to focus on our creative goals. So, how can we overcome these obstacles and tap into our creative potential? Well, here are a few tips that might help. First, practice self-compassion and self-care. When we take care of ourselves, we're more likely to feel confident and motivated to pursue our creative goals. Second, set clear goals and priorities. When we know what we want to achieve, we're more likely to stay focused and motivated. And third, eliminate distractions and create a conducive environment for creativity. Now let's talk about the role of technology in unlocking our creative potential. With the rise of digital tools and platforms, it's easier than ever to access the resources and inspiration we need to tap into our creative potential. So, how can we use technology to our advantage? Well, here are a few tips that might help. First, use digital tools to streamline your creative process and save time. Second, leverage social media and online communities to connect with other creatives and stay inspired. And third, explore new digital platforms and tools that can help you achieve your creative goals. But technology is just one part of the equation. Another key factor is the power of nature. When we spend time in nature, we're more likely to feel inspired and creative. So, how can we incorporate nature into our daily lives? Well, it's simple. We just need to be willing to take a walk, go for a hike, or simply sit outside and enjoy the fresh air. Now, you might be wondering, what are some final tips for tapping into our creative potential? Well, here are a few things that might help. First, practice mindfulness and presence. When we're present in the moment, we're more likely to tap into our creative potential and achieve our goals. Second, cultivate gratitude and appreciation. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we're more likely to feel inspired and motivated to pursue our creative goals. And third, have fun and enjoy the process. When we're enjoying ourselves, we're more likely to stay motivated and inspired to pursue our creative goals. In conclusion, tapping into our creative potential is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and dedication, but the rewards are well worth it. By applying the principles we've discussed today, you can unlock your full potential, achieve your goals, and live a more fulfilling and inspiring life. So, if you're ready to tap into your creative potential and unlock your full potential, be sure to check out our next video where we'll explore the secrets to achieving success and living a more fulfilling life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.